guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm starting a new series on my channel called Wedding Planning Wednesday. As some of you may know, I am engaged and I wanted to take you all along on my trip of documenting planning my wedding, everything that I'm doing and learning and researching and things that I just want to do on the day of my wedding. It's going to be lit, as the kids say. I can't wait for my wedding. It'll be next June. So I still have about 10 months left of planning, which sounds like a lot of time, but it's not. I've already started planning. I've been engaged since May 14th, 2016. And that date is very important because that was not only the day I got engaged, but that was the day that my fiance and I graduated from college. So a little backstory on how he proposed. So he proposed at our family dinner. We had a dinner after our graduation and we were just eating and talking and laughing, and we went outside to take pictures, and he wanted to take one with just me, and I was like, okay, of course, because it's our day, we're both graduating. And he just kind of standing there, and I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, babe, have you seen my glasses or something? And I was like, no, like, what are you talking about? And then he just randomly got down on one knee. My heart was beating fast. I cried. It was beautiful. It was one of the most special days of my life. And I will definitely insert pictures somewhere so that you all can see the proposal. It was so beautiful, so perfect. And I love that both of our families were there to share in our special moment. So now wedding planning is definitely underway. And I just wanted to share with you all where I'm at and what I have left to go. So currently where I'm at is I do have my dress, which I did not expect to find my dress so soon. I did find my dress in May of this year. And basically my mom and I went shopping. I had researched a few dresses that I liked and I knew what style I liked, but I just was really going to just try things on and see what looked good on me and what I could possibly get in the future. So I went to this really, really nice boutique. I didn't go to a big box store. I went to this really cute boutique that I found online, and I really researched the reviews, and that's something I really suggest when you're looking for your dress. Go to a boutique because they're always more open to help you find the perfect dress for you, and they really want to make sure that your day is special. And not that big box stores don't want to either. I just really loved how hands-on they got to be since they are the owners of the store. I tried on about 5 different dresses when I'm on my first appointment, and they were all very beautiful, but just nothing that really made me fall in love, because of course as a girl growing up I was like, aren't you supposed to cry when when you have your dress? You're supposed to cry and just feel like, oh my god. So I didn't have that like crying oh my gosh moment. So I found one dress that I was like, well, this could be it, and it was really, really pretty, but I was still not 100% sold on it. So I was getting ready to leave the store and I was just pretty much done, and I showed them a picture of the dress that I really was looking to emulate or somehow make similar, or just what I was going off of. And they had that particular dress at the store. So of course it's like, oh my gosh, this is heaven sent. And tried on the dress, had my oh my gosh crying moment. It was beautiful, and that is my dress. Now, of course you all are like, well, what does the dress look like? I'm not showing anybody yet. My fiance has no idea what my dress looks like. My mom knows, his mom knows. So you all will not see that until the wedding day next June. But I will be taking you all along for the rest of the journey. The rest of the journey you can see. It's not private. Okay, so I got my little handy dandy notebook, and it's really nice. My aunt actually got this for me, and it says, the best way to get something done is to begin. And that's always true. Things that I suggest right now that I've been doing to get your wedding going: as soon as you get engaged, start deciding, of course, what date you want to have, because dates get chosen very, very early. Weddings happen all year long, and of course summertime is the biggest time to have a wedding, because that's when most people take vacations or just take time off from work. So that's the biggest time to have a wedding, which my fiance is an educator, so we are having our wedding in the summer due to his summer vacation time. I want to start looking at venues very, 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 very early, and my venue, we booked it, I want to say we booked it in about March of this year for next June. And they were telling us, like, make sure you get in there soon, because we do fill up spots very quickly. I know that in the fall and the winter, the more off-season months, things can be a little bit cheaper. So that's something to consider. I know people who do a lot of Thanksgiving weddings. like Memorial Day weddings, or Easter, like just times when people have those days off of work, and those prices are cheaper because it's a little bit of an all-season time frame. And they're beautiful. Winter weddings are beautiful. A white winter wedding, oh my gosh, gorgeous. So, but we were just doing it in the summer because of his summer break. Getting your venue early is very key. My second tip is also just about not procrastinating. I know that when you have a year or two, when the day that we get married, I'll be engaged for 2 years. Yes, I'll be engaged for 2 years. So that sounds like a really long time to just have this whole time to yourself to plan, but it's really not. It goes by like that. It goes by super quickly, and I've been really taking advice from friends of mine, or just people that I see on Instagram that are getting married and just doing their own series, and I'm just taking their advice. So do not procrastinate. Get your flower ideas in early so you know what kind of flowers you like, what you want your wedding to look like. You don't have to necessarily pick a theme. I wouldn't say we really have a theme for our wedding, but I just know I wanted it to be modern and but with a taste of classic, traditional, because I am Southern, so I do have some traditional ways in me, but I definitely wanted it to be modern, and I wanted to be able to look back at my wedding 50, 60, 70 years from now and just say, wow, it's still the perfect day, it's still beautiful, and I just didn't want to go extremely on the trend. I didn't want to go extremely on the trendy side, but I didn't want to go all the way on the traditional side either. So I'm doing a little bit of both, but I wouldn't say I have a theme for my wedding. But if you do have a theme, great. Go ahead and start getting things for it early. Go ahead and start figuring out what you want your flower to look like, what you want your decor to look like. Can your venue hold your decor? What does your venue allow? Do they offer tables, chairs, linens? Do you have to get them yourself? That's just a lot of things that I've been finding out. And even with like catering, things like that, caterers get booked as early as venues do. So don't just book your caterer too close to your wedding. You want to make sure you have those people very far in advance and see exactly what they offer, and if there's any additional things that you will need to get that the caterer does not offer, or that they do offer and that you can cross off your list. So for example, my caterer, which I have already chosen my caterer, she does offer silverware and flatware. She does offer flatware and dishes and glasses, but some caterers do not, and you have to rent those things yourself. So just little costs like that can come up, and you want to know those things ahead of time so you can budget and plan for them. Which brings me to my next point, budget. You do not want to spend, or you do want to spend, it's up to you, but I personally do not want to spend 10 years worth of my salary on one day. I want it to be the most beautiful day ever, but of course, cut costs where you can. For example, we have a lot of friends who are great at like photography, videography, things like that, and it's just like, asking your friends to help you with those things. Of course, you're going to pay them and, compensate them for their time because they are doing something for you. Maybe that's a way you can help save a little bit because they know that they're your friends, so maybe that's their wedding gift to you, who knows. But use your resources wisely. If you have friends that are great at wedding planning or doing the decor, ask those friends to help you, because more times than not they will. And if they do charge you a small fee, of course pay it. That's their business. That's their talent that they're bringing to your day. So of course you should give them their due. Making a budget early helps you out, just so you know how much you want to spend and how much you have to spend. And if things come up later and closer to your wedding, you can see how much you have left in your budget. And if you just don't have it, you shouldn't buy it. But if you just really want it, maybe cut down on something different and get the thing that you really want. But decide those things earlier than later. These are kind of like a twofold tip. Going to weddings and making decisions. Yes, I do think you should go to weddings while you're engaged, because you'll get different ideas about things that you want to do or that you don't want to do for your wedding. For example, I saw really nice, at my godbrother's wedding, they had their program on a fan because their wedding was supposed to be outside in rain, so it wasn't able to be outside. But that was a really nice idea, because the wedding, just being outside in hot summer months, you're gonna need some kind of fan or something, to keep you cool outside. And our ceremony actually will be outside. So that was something that I saw that I really liked, and I'll probably end up doing. So going to other weddings can be very beneficial, just to see what works, and just kind of get a sense of how the wedding flows, and how it goes from the ceremony to their dances to cutting the cake, and just getting a sense of what it's all about. Now, in that, you can go to weddings all up until your wedding, but at some point you have to say, I am done deciding and buying things. You have to say, I don't want to get this anymore. I have all the stuff that I want. And even if you see something really, really beautiful at someone else's wedding, you have to just say, I've gotten, my time is up and my deadlines have been met. And that will keep you on budget. That will help you not feel like a crazy person who's like, oh my God, I don't have this, I don't have that. And just be confident in your decisions. Just because it may not look exactly like so-and-so's, decor, just because you think it's so beautiful, doesn't mean that your decor is not beautiful. It just means y'all have different tastes, and that's okay. But don't change everything too close to your wedding, because at some point your budget is going to tell you you have to stop. And my last tip is really to just enjoy every moment of this. Hopefully you'll only be planning a wedding once, and it's going to be one of the best times of your life. Enjoy the ride and enjoy the bumps, enjoy the humps, but enjoy everything about it. So far it's been fun. I really haven't been stressed. I know people say that, you can get really stressed and become a bridezilla and all those things, but I haven't really been stressed so far, and I think that's because I've been taking care of everything so early. I do not want to be last minute with anything. I want to keep the ball rolling at a nice pace. I do not want it to just, I do not want to have 10 million things coming at me too close to my wedding. So that's why I feel so stress-free, because I really have been taking things as they come, doing things very early, which I just can't say enough, because planning a wedding, it's a lot that goes into it, just in terms of getting your bridesmaids and groomsmen and family together, putting out save dates and sending out invitations. It can really become a lot, and I'll definitely dive more into those things as my wedding series continues. I just want to give you all a little intro of just where I'm at and where I have to go. Yeah, so things that I just really have left now is I have to get my save the dates out, which I won't be doing that for about another 2 months or so, but my fiance will be designing them. We have taken our engagement photos. I am going to do an entire makeup tutorial about my engagement / save the date photo makeup, and show you all some pictures from our photo session. It was really great. It was shot by my dad, who owns Davenport Projects Photography, which is our family company, and he's great. So that's the things that I have coming up. This is going to be a great series on my channel. I'm really excited. All things wedding planning I will be sharing with you all as we go through this journey together. So thank you, eye catchers, for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you leave. Give it a thumbs up if you love my wedding series. I hope you do, because I am so excited about this series on my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.